go ahead and ask me I'm going to ask you, have you ever dealt with a difficult person before? Um, that could be someone at the mall, someone at work, someone at home. Looking at that person right now. Um, have you ever dealt with a difficult person? That's my question. The holidays seem like it's harder to get things together. I don't know if that's the word to say, but just dealing with difficult people. I was at the store today doing some last minute shopping, and I was at Walmart and around like 1 o'clock, and boy was it crazy. Like you couldn't even go in an aisle. There would be someone in each aisle, and people pushing carts up against you, and just keeping that cool. Uh, and you're just keeping your sanity when dealing with difficult people. It's really challenging nowadays. Just like I said, especially for the holidays, people are very short and they don't have patience. But I don't know what's your magic? Um, like let go. I like to do escape. Escape is my number one. When I get really stimulated, when I'm feeling really, really anxious with difficult people, I like to escape. So in this segment, I want to talk about some strategies that I learned um, from Jocko's podcast, Jocko Willenick. He is a retired Navy SEAL. I've listened to many of his podcast shows, and he's a good guy, and I'm really inspired by him. Um, and there's some strategies that he passed along that I want to pass along as well in this podcast. But I'm waiting for people to get here so we can really have a good conversation on how to deal with difficult people. We might be joined by a guest a little later, and how she deals with difficult people. But my goal is to get some strategies, some suggestions on how do you all deal with difficult people. Um, any questions on that? And throw it up in the chat if you have any questions. So, like I said, the holidays I feel like are the worst. Dealing with stress from people, and all right. Hey, what's up, Maggie? Tonight's feature is how to deal with difficult people. I wanted to pick your brain a little bit. I was at Walmart this afternoon, and around like 2 o'clock, and I just couldn't believe the people there. And the people who were there were just so nasty. There was no common courtesy, just difficult, and
I
it
think
just,
yeah, I think it depends on your how you have to interact with them, right? So like strangers um that you're never going to see again, just fine, let them be nasty and you're like
yeah,
just okay, bye.
yeah,
But like right now I'm dealing with a difficult toddler. Yeah, he's having a hard time choosing a book and I'm just letting him peruse his books and make a mess.
yeah. So it sounds like you just pick your battles.
Yeah, it's
I'm
all
really
about picking your
working on that.
battles.
I'm really working on just keeping calm and not making other people's problems my problems. Because I love to take people's problems and make them my own problems. And I'm really trying um, not to do this. You know, it's it's something that I was at Costco a couple weeks ago and I just lost my everything. And I raised my voice. The manager came in and I made a scene. And I'm not that kind of person. So I've really learned
No.
from that experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haley, thank you. Yeah, we are actually. Come join the fun at Extreme Fitness Junkies. Please give a like, subscribe if you can. We are talking about difficult people today. And I have Maggie here. She's telling me her experience, and what she's saying is not to take it personally.
Yeah, and pick your battles. And if it's somebody at work, then you have to figure out how to work with that person. Figure
Yeah.
out what makes them happy, what makes them tick.
Yep. And Anthony says it all. I guess so. Hey,
Hmm.
Yuan, how are you, buddy? So, actually, I'll let you go, but I
Yeah,
really
I think
appreciate your
Anthony's
input.
reading me a book now.
Oh, he's reading you a book.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much. Peace out. Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah.
Llama Llama, one of my favorites.
It's about another difficult toddler. Won't go to
Yeah,
bed.
right? Yeah, that's right.
And then we'll read about Jesus. Those
There
are
you
some good
go.
books. All right.
All right. Peace out. Thanks for sharing.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. All right. So you heard it from the pro. She's really good at tuning kids out, tuning problems out. Maggie's like really good at that. And I always ask her, she's like, well, I'm an internalizer. And I'm an externalizer. I wear my feelings on my sleeve. Um, but I'm really working on letting things go. Aaron, the prophet of from Israel, y'all live about difficult people. Yep. We're talking about difficult people and how to deal with them. I want to cite Jocko Willnick, um, really amazing person, and just some strategies on how to deal with difficult people. And one is obviously, um, if you are face to face with that person, you um, you try to make sure you're on their side. And let me give you an example. If someone comes up to you and starts starting to attack you, um, you know, um, case in point, you're working in a school and a parent comes up to you and they're talking about kids in lunchrooms, or if you're at a pizza place working at a fast food place, a customer comes up and says, hey, my pizza's cold, don't know, or not enough toppings. So let's just pick the pizza place. So customer comes up to you, hey, you know what? I ordered pizza here and it's cold. I'm not sure what you all are doing. The best thing to do is try to meet that person. You can take one of two ways. The first way, you can say, oh, you know what? My pizza's cold. Oh man, you know what? You let it sit out too long. Too bad. Second way is like, you know what? You're not the first person that did that. That pizza is cold. What can we do to work together to make that pizza right for you? That's one thing. You try to get on that person's playing field. If they are difficult, you try to understand, empathize with them. That's what I do. I do a lot of active listening when I'm in those situations with difficult people. And you know what? Sometimes life just gets the best out of you and you snap. And hopefully you don't snap too far where you get yourself in trouble and get other people in trouble or even get hurt. Um, yep. Hey, what's up, Noah? If you haven't done so, please subscribe. Yeah, it's really, really interesting on how people deal with their stress. And Noah, can you tell us how you deal with your stress? Yeah, that would be great. How you deal with difficult people. So and those are just some things that you're like strategies. You're not subscribing. No, I hate you're gonna lose out on some really interesting things. I appreciate you stopping by, Noah. If you change your mind, hit that like button at least. That would be great. If not, hey, you know what? You have yourself a merry day. Um, yeah. So that's one of the things I do is I just like try to keep calm, collected, and just move on. And just know better and do better. I think that was Maya Angelou who said that. Know better, do better. Yeah, and you just go from there. And you make you make lemons, you make lemonade out of lemons. It's like a strategy I work with every day. is just keeping that cool and moving on. Like I said, I was out doing some last minute Christmas shopping today, and boy, if you really, really, really want to try your patience, you go to a retail store right before Christmas and you deal with the people that are in there. You deal with those people. I worked in retail for about 10 years prior to getting my job, but I hear you. Christmas, holidays are the most challenging. Um, yeah, so, anyways, so I gave you a strategy on how to deal with difficult people. You just be calm, collected, and just move on. We heard from Maggie. She was giving us ideas on how to keep calm and move on. And we take it from there. You know, you're only one person, and you don't want to flip out um, and make issues because it's only going to hurt yourself, right? I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of um, calm breathing. That really helps me when I get into that mode. Anyways, well, I'm gonna peace out. Thanks for joining XFJ, and have yourself a great holiday.